chocolate balls times, aka Chokladbollar, which means chocolate balls. Today, I prepped everything in advance, which I'm super excited about because I never, ever do that, but trying to be efficient today. So let's get started with chocolate balls. You'll find these at your local IKEA. Buy them, they're delicious. You grew up making these yourselves as kids because they don't require an oven, so we're definitely working off the no need for oven part of the book, which is really exciting. I think they're gluten-free too because they don't have flour in them. I think that makes them not gluten-free, right? Or sweet, yeah.
I actually don't know. They're oats.
But is that, I don't know.
We'll look it up.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, nonetheless, I have everything prepped, and you only need a total of 7 ingredients. Super exciting. Bippity boppity boo. Right here. As you can tell, I'm getting usage of the cups I bought a few years ago. We start with butter. We are halving this recipe because I do not need 30 chocolate balls during quarantine because I would eat them all, and so would you. So we're halving it. Instead of 30, we're making 15, which I know this can be done because I've had this recipe before. But we're going to start with butter, vanilla sugar, again that weird sugar that Sweden uses instead of vanilla extract. What do I know? But my experience has been in the US, we cook more with vanilla extract. In Sweden, you typically use this vanilla sugar and regular sugar. So we just have sugar. So I'm going to blend this real quick. When I was younger, I typically did it with my hands, but I'm trying to be smart and use a blender. So let's get to blending. Pro tip, soften your butter. Now, note again, make sure you have softened butter. Makes your life easier. As a kid, I would just do this with my hands because I was impatient to take out the blender. I think that helps soften the butter because of my hands. So nonetheless, we're doing it the right way according to the book because that's the game. Now, after you mix the sugars and the butter, softened, put in the cocoa, whatever that is. You have a pretty substantial amount of cocoa. It's like 2 tablespoons worth. And then you're gonna mix this again before you add the last ingredients. Let's do it. Now that this looks like substantial dirt, we remove our thingies. And we will make sure we have clean hands. I wash my hands 3 times, I promise. We're gonna add in the other ingredients. So this is oats, that makes part of this. And we're gonna add in our cold coffee and mix this bad boy all together. You can use spatula, but I like to use my hands. Again, I think it incorporates everything anyway. And you're gonna get it dirty because you have to roll these bad boys. So, might as well get them dirty to start with. See how it's coming together? Want to make sure you don't have any lumpy butter. I did that as a kid because again my patience would be the best of me here. So you just mix it. Again, looks gross, but it's gonna taste great. A lot of people in Sweden, I would say, eat these on the regular. I remember in middle school you could buy these during your break because again, kids need Fika too, and we would buy them for 5 crowns on Fridays. They would sell out pretty quickly. Now once we blend this and make it look like a substantial amount of doo-doo, that's not appetizing. You roll these into balls and then you coat them with either coconut flakes or with pearl sugar. We don't have coconut flakes, so we're gonna use pearl sugar instead.
And it turns out that there are a couple types of pearl sugar, if I remember correctly.
Yes. You want to use the small ones.
Yeah, we're using the small ones, but if you can't find the small ones, obviously you can use whatever you want.
Yeah, but if you can't find the small ones, I do recommend using your coconut flakes instead, because if you use the big ones, it would be a little weird. So, here we go. Keep on blending. So, now that this is fully mixed-ish, you have 2 options. You can either have 1 chocolate ball. Do not recommend. That's just butter and sugar. Or you can roll them up and then we will dip them in our pearl sugar. The recipe says I can make 15. I've never been able to count them right, but we're gonna give it a try today and eyeball this. You know? But see what I'm saying? You're gonna get messy hands anyway. If there's any way to avoid this, let me know, but this is how I've always done it. And then you just roll. You just fully coat it. Yes, you fully coat it. Again, this is why maybe we make them smaller. And then we're gonna put them, keep the shape, on our Fika tray and continue to do so until the dough is out. And then put them in the fridge before it's Fika time because you want these to harden. If it's really gooey, I don't know, tastes the same, but I guess the texture is not the best. So put them in the fridge and give it a minute before Fika and you will be set. Okay, they're all rolled. Did not make 15, only made 9. See, I'm saying I can never make what they're supposed to be. But now, first, I'm gonna wash my hands because this is gross. And then we're gonna put them in the fridge for at least however long you can be patient and not eat them. It's been about 2-ish hours. I worked out. And I took a shower and I ate dinner. So about 2-ish hours. So now it's time for Fika, or dessert, if you will, considering it's 8 o'clock on a Monday. So I think these should be sufficiently hard. They look like they should, not store perfectly round, but who can do that anyway? So time for Fika for you. When I was younger and I would make these, I was too lazy and impatient. So you would eat it and you would see butter because they didn't mix it in very well. My mom did not like that, but I was patient today. There's no butter specks in there. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
So, if you don't have an IKEA near you, you can make these at home.
Tastes good right here. Time for Fika for you. Look at that fruit cushion. Hello.
That's pretty good.
Yep, wearing your work clothes and all. Does it taste like IKEA's?
I think it tastes maybe even a little better since it's fresh.
Ooh, ooh. Does it taste better than the ones we buy in the store in Sweden? Ooh, high praise. Fika for you.